This show is sponsored by printbymagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing card.
Okay, hello and welcome to the Magic World Review Show. I think it's 107. I am James Anthony, and today it's a little bit later review show than I would normally be able to do. And why is that? Quite simply because at the back of my shop I have my house and also a massive tree and a garage that's being rebuilt and all of the greenery being taken off the side of basically my house. So we've had that done, the trees come down. When this gets edited to YouTube, you'll see a quick clip of what's going on there, because also we are going to be building a massive workshop at the back of the house so that we can be making things, creating cool things for you with the printing, with the 3D printing, with everything. So it's exciting times here for Magic World, and thank you very much for joining us on this sort of like crazy cool journey that's been going on in the last couple of years. Let's not diverse. This week is, and I say this week really is going to be a super quick review show. So I say that because somebody last week said, that's not going to be a quick review show. Well, it is. But I've just added one more product to the review show very quickly because I was originally going to review Olay and Navy FX, and now last minute I have added in Oxbender. So it's going to last probably a little bit longer than we thought, but I will make it quicker, snappier. So let's get going. Let's start off with product number one for review today. Product number one is Olay by Rubiales. If we're on YouTube, let's cut to a trailer of it now. Boom! What do you get with this DVD? This one retails at £139.99. So that's a crazy expensive price. So here's the question. Is it worth £139.99? I think in terms of hours and what you get on the DVD, then it is worth a lot of money. I mean, you're getting 9 hours, 35 minutes, 4 discs. You're getting 4 sections split onto 4 of the DVDs. You're getting the Parlour Magic section at the beginning. Then you're getting signature routines, which have some awesome routines. There are 2 routines on there. They're long-lasting, and the DVD lasts quite a long time. Then it goes over questions and answers. Then it goes on to Close-Up Miracles, where you have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11... probably about 11 tricks roughly on that. Same with the Parlour Magic. And then at the Classic Plots, you have the same again. So you're learning a lot of effects. You're learning a lot from Rubiales himself and about his personality and how to perform and deal with your audiences. So you have some really, really miraculous close-up and Parlour Magic. If you've not seen him work, then it's well worth checking him out. He's very big in Spain, he's very big over the world, and he certainly has his own style. So you have to get used to his style. When you get used to his style, he really is a fantastic, fantastic magician and very clever thinker. So diversing though, is it worth £139.99? I say yes if you're really serious about magic and you have lots of money. And you have to say that. For that amount, it's a lot of money, isn't it? Come on, £139. But I think for 9 hours of tutorials in the setting that you're getting and the DVDs, we've all come to know now that the Essential Magic Collection and these DVDs are never going to be the cheap ones. We know that now. You're going to get a lot of information on here, and it's not just any old information, it is the innermost secrets. a little bit like Lap was a few weeks back. This is something I would highly recommend if you're serious into your magic, your card magic especially, and if you like your coin magic, because it has a whole section on coin magic, which is phenomenal. You get a lot of effects with coins and a lot of effects with cards. So you get a bit of best of both worlds here. So I think, yes, I think it is worth it. I think for the investment and what you're getting in that, it's kind of like getting a massive, massive thick book. You're getting tons of information, and I think, yeah, I think it's well worth it. So there we go. Cutting that one, nice and short. I'm going to give it a rating out of 10. I'm going to give this one, it's only the price that really brings it, you know, brings it down a tiny bit. I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 for Olé by Rubiales. And yeah, fantastic. Let's move on. Product number 2. See how quick we're doing this now. It's awesome. Product number 2, we have Navy Effects by... I want to get this correct. Jaehoon Lim. So Jaehoon Lim. Hopefully I've got that correct, Jaehoon. And this is volume 1, so there's more volumes to come, so I'm excited about that. Let's cut to a trailer of it now. This is a nice little DVD. Simple as that. Let's see the retail price, which is £23.49 in England. So I guess I would have liked this to be around the £20 mark, but we don't always get everything that we ask for. I think what you're getting on this, let's start off with the quality of the DVD. First of all, you get a DVD that is a burned DVD, so it's not been replicated, it's been duplicated. Does that matter? Not really. All I've noticed is that it took a long time to play on my machine. So when you got a purple side to a disc, it just takes a little bit longer sometimes, and it did eventually play though very well. It just took about a minute before it started churning away, and then boom, it played. Maybe I just got a bad disc, who knows. Anyway, it did a really good, at the beginning he teaches you basics in magic, double lifts, pinky counts, Now, when I say basics, pinky counts are not basics, but they're something that you need to have. Now, he goes through those kind of sleights of hand. You do get some gimmicks inside here as well. And on top of that, after he's gone through maybe, I think it's 8 or 9 beginners sort of getting yourself into the moves that were required for the DVD, he then has 2 separate sections. So he then goes into card color changes, then he goes into routines and tricks. Now, I think for the money, you're getting a good number of changes and a good number of tricks. You're getting 4, 5, 6, 7 color changes and 5 tricks. And in total, he says it's 90 minutes worth of DVD. I'm sure when I added it up, it wasn't quite 90 minutes, but I'm sure it must be close. So, effectively, his English isn't the best, but he's doing all right. He's doing pretty good with it. He's enthusiastic. He's got beautiful settings, nice music in the background, and he teaches you some of these crazy moves that must have taken him ages or many, many years to master. Now, these moves are probably not as difficult as you would first think. You think, oh my God, this is like Jaehoon Lim crazy. Now, I think it's not quite that high. It's a little bit lower. So because it's teaching beginners on it, it's more intermediate, is what I'd say. So I'd say difficulty level of about 6 or 7, rather than the 9s and the 10s. But certainly he's got some nice changes on it, something that's going to push you, and shot from very nice angles. So, oh, that's the MagicWorld phone. You see, we do answer customers, but just not during the review show. Sorry, whoever that was. So, let's give this a rating out of 10, because I think it's a good DVD. I think if you're into your card magic, this is definitely one that you need to play with. And it retails at $23.49. The review out of 10, I kind of want to give it another. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. So a good, solid 7.5 out of 10 for Navy effects. I think if you like your card magic, you can't go wrong with learning some more colour changes, can you? And you'd certainly get some good ones on here. And different ones as well. So there we go. Let's move on to product number 3. See, we are storming through this. The Oxbender by Menny Lindenfeld. Let's cut to a trailer of it now.
Oh my God.
Hello, I am Menny Lindenfeld and I proudly present to you the Oxbender. Now here's what happens. A spectator takes out a coin, signs the coin, you then instruct the spectator to hold the coin in his hand like this, you do your thing, and when he opens the hand, the coin is bent. Now as you can see, I've bent this coin and I've done it in front of the camera using just one hand. This is how good the Oxbender is. The Oxbender is unlike any other coin bender ever made. It is the world's first single-handed coin bender. You will be able to bend signed borrowed coins using just one hand, while the other hand is free and open the entire time. The Oxbender is fully angle proof, so you can perform and use it fully surrounded. The Oxbender is designed to produce clean bends, so no scratch marks are left on the coin. You can also use the Oxbender for bending, twisting or breaking borrowed keys, and for bending perfect neck twists in a signed spoon. The Oxbender is a hassle-free, lightweight gimmick that you will easily carry around with you everywhere you go.
So, we're back from that trailer. So, no trailer, of course. The Oxbender. Beautiful packaging. I love the packaging. It's fantastic. Yes, it's obviously been custom made here. So, the packaging feels like silk. but we're not reviewing the packaging, are we? This product retails at £93.49. So £93.49 for this. I'm not going to show you the gimmick. All I'm going to show is that it's kind of inside this bit of paper right here. That's it. That's all I'm going to show you. But would it matter if I did? You see, the problem with this in England, you're gonna guess it straight away. It does not bend English coins very well. So what's the point of calling it a one-handed coin vanish if it doesn't bend coins? Or should I say all coins? As many coins as you possibly can. I was so excited about getting this, and I thought, oh, with all the hype that's going on, I thought this was going to be epic. And I was disappointed. He mentioned, okay, let's go into some practicals. I did find a cent, is it a cent? Yeah, 1 cent coin. So if you want to bend coins this size, it is easy. One-handed, you'll be done in seconds. Boom, look at that, that's proof. You can do that so easily. 5p coins, I didn't do that with, I was struggling with one hand just to get a tiny bend. I then had to use a second hand to get extra pressure. Pennies, a little bit easier, but still I needed a bit of pressure with two hands. Now, I'm sure with practice, the more you do it, you can get a bit of a bend with one hand. He does talk about you have to be strong, and it depends on different strengths. Now, at the end of the day, I do go to the gym. I have quite strong hands. I rock climb. This is not easy. There we go. It's not easy, I'm afraid. Now, he said just basically mess around with different coins. He said some big coins might bend easier than smaller coins, and I'm sure that is definitely true in certain countries. So in Europe, definitely going to get that case, America, but in England, that is not the case, I'm afraid. So for that reason, I can't give this a great review, but in your country, it might be very, very good. So it's worth a try. The gimmick, when you first see it, you'll think, oh, this is a bit, it looks flimsy. It looks like it's been 3D printed. But it has been made professionally. It is good. It's better than it looks. It's stronger than it looks. And he gives you good tuition on how to use it. But there's still something not quite there. It looks flimsy, but it's not flimsy, if that makes sense. But it just, you don't want it to look flimsy. You want it to look like it's going to last 1,000,000 years. And can this challenge the ones that are already out there? This is not a contender against my CoinVex, I'm afraid. So these guys are keeping the World Magic Shop and the whole CoinVex in business because they must be having a great time, because at the end of the day, their product is standing up to the pressures of time, and this is not competition. Simple as that. Not in the slightest. He does show you some different things on the video where you can bend spoons. So, yes, you can bend spoons to a certain degree, but again, you have to find the right spoons, like any sort of bending, I guess, with spoons and forks. But again, I wouldn't go out of my way to be using this device for that. I think there's better devices out there. So, just for this, I think it's £93. If you're in England, unless you have double the size hands of mine, you're a bodybuilder and you're doing that all day, then maybe you might be able to bend a 10p coin. That brings me on to one thing. A few of the older 10p coins did work fine with this device. Now, I still had to use two hands to really get it, but I could get a bit of a bend with one hand. But in reality magic, you don't want to be thinking about how much pressure it's taking. You just want to be able to bend it super easy. You don't want to have to think about that. So you could get heat-treated coins from Prop Dog, and they'll do 10p coins, and you could just bend them so easily. But again, that defeats the object. I don't want to have to get heat-treated coins all the time. I want to be able to use coins that are just randomly in my pocket. So there we go. That's my rant over. This is almost the end of the review show. I'm keeping it nice and quick. The Oxbender, not for me. It might be for you in your country, but it's definitely not for me. And I personally, CoinVex is still way up there for me. I'd be spending my money on that for the same or similar price. So, out of 10, I'm going to give Oxbender quite simply a 4 out of 10. Ooh, 4 out of 10. Customer, I'm awfully sorry. I will call you back. I will call you back. Yeah, so there we go. 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, but not for me. That's the end of the Magic World Review Show. Thank you very, very much for watching, for commenting on our channel and saying hello. You can send that Oxbender to me if you don't like it. Mark, of course, I maybe will. We still... I need to get some money back for it. These review copies cost a lot of money, of course. But, of course, Mark, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There we go. Anyone else? Yep, thank you for all your watchers. Thank you for everyone who's watching right now. Thank you for all the support. Just to give you a quick update now, Magic World is 3D printing, as you saw last week. We are doing awesome, cool inventions already for Blackpool. We have begun our Blackpool productions as well, and we've just today started not a new website, but an update to our website that makes it more sociable for yourselves, that gives you points, gives you ways of changing your logo and your picture when you log in. A little bit more like Illusionist, takes you straight to your orders, you can see them clearly, as well as downloads. Everything will be a lot clearer for yourselves. So what I would ask you, if you could, is go on to my website, and if you are a regular user of our site, if you could compare it to other sites, what features would you add and how would you change the way our website navigates? Is there anything you would change, anything that bugs you on our website, anything you think that it would be easier if this was like this? The new website will allow you to filter by easy, medium and difficulty, prices and even category. And we're going to condense all the categories down to 5. Instead of what we have now, I think about 20 or 30. So we're making a lot of changes visually and in the back end. However, please do give us your input on the site. And which magic sites do you love? I mean, let me know, which sites do you absolutely love shopping on and why? So there we go. Thank you so much for watching the Magic World Review Show this week. I will see you again next week. And for now, I am James Anthony. Have a fantastic week. Oh, before we go, I did see my the plan for the Blackpool Magic Convention this year, and we are in the same place at Blackpool. So thank you so much, everyone, for giving us the same place. We are in the same place as usual as you're coming down the main stairs in the Blackpool Hall. Even the dealer newsletter that went out, we were smack bang in the middle of it. That's how good positioning we have, and we're so grateful for it. So see you at Blackpool FISM European. Plenty of updates before there to come as well. So thanks again. Have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. I talk very fast, don't I? Okay, it's, hey, Simon Dunton. I'd leave it alone. What? Okay, it's been a good one. It's been a good review show. Ba-ba-ba, good review show. Bye-bye. Woohoo. We have a new reception desk. We're adding it in here, we're building it. There it is, it's going to be there soon. At the moment, now we have nowhere to put this desk. But still the sign is looking awesome and cool. Yeah, that's it. Why am I showing you that? You don't care. Bye-bye. It is working! I'm live! Oh my goodness! Woo! I can see myself here, and I can see myself here. Okay. Ba-ba-ba, good review show. Bye-bye. Woohoo!